Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Aquarius, for June 2017. So it's for you, Aquarius, for June 2017. What an important month you are about to have. I cannot stress enough how important this month is going to be for all of you, okay? And especially when it comes to your business, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your personal success in general. This is going to be one crazy months. When I say crazy months, of course I'm saying that this is going to be the months when things are going to finally start working out for you. This is going to be the months when things are just going to start going in the right direction and everything is going to start making sense to you. On the 7th of June 2017, the 7th of June is going to be a very important day, because this is going to be the turning point. In general, this day is going to feel wonderful. In general, this is going to be the day when you're going to feel full of energy. In general, this is going to be the day when you're going to literally wake up in the morning and you're going to just feel absolutely right, absolutely great. But it's not only about that, how you're going to feel. It's about the fact that you're actually, on this day, there is going to be the realization that you are going to have. For once, this day is actually going to be really good financially, because financially, for those of you that have been suffering from kind of bad financial situation or negative financial situations, this is going to be the day when you're going to realize that your financial situation is about to change. On another hand, this is the day when you're also going to realize about your business, about your career, about your finances. It is just going to be a very important day, because you will realize that you're on the right way. You're going to have realization of your personal journey, especially when it comes to your career and especially when it comes to the finances, because this point is going to be the turning point for you, and the turning point for all of you who were waiting for results from your hard work, who were waiting for results from your work, from your career, from your business, any projects that you take on, and any project that you wanted to take, any projects that you were thinking about. The 7th of June, it is going to be the time when the things are going to start making sense to you. Another important day is going to be on the 22nd of June. 22nd of June is going to be very important for those of you that are in relationship, for those of you that are having a partner, husband, wife, because this is going to be the time when I can see you spending lots of time with your family, I can see you spending lots of time with your partner, and there is the certain success that you and your partner is also are going to kind of enjoy. Your partner is also going to have a certain success that is going to make you feel really good, and this is going to bring you closer together, and it is going to bring certain problems to an end, and I can see less stress and less anxiety at this point. But also there is the immediate family member on the 22nd of June that you have, an immediate family member that you have that is actually also going to have a very good news. There is something very positive that is going to happen on this day to your family member, and you're absolutely going to be delighted about something that you waited, something that you wanted, including your family member, something that you were a little bit scared about, something that you were a little bit paranoid about, something you were a little bit worrying about. Well, the news is going to be good. So it is going to be a very good day of happiness when it comes to your personal life. The third important day is going to be on the 30th of June. Now, this is when it gets really interesting, because on the 30th of June is completely connected to the 7th of June, okay? On the 7th of June, I told you this is going to be a big turning point, especially when it comes to certain realization, when it comes to you, and when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your personal success, and when it comes to your personal projects. Okay, turning point, big realization that is just going to blow you away. The 30th of June, the last day in June, is going to be very significant, because it's the continuation of the 7th of June, which means there is an additional idea that is going to manifest itself out of the blue. A little tiny idea is going to come towards you, again connected to your career, connected to your work, connected to your business, connected to your project, okay? So this particular idea idea is going to be very small, very tiny to start with, but you're going to realize almost immediately that this is something that could grow into something really big. Remember, again, tiny little seed is like kind of coming towards you, flying towards you, and that little seed you will plant, and that seed that you're going to plant is going to grow into a massive oak tree that will stay there for a long time and will change many shapes, and most certainly is going to bring lots of happiness into your life. This is all connected completely to your career, to your work, and to your projects, and all these things that I mentioned. And it is going to happen as in form of like a little news, you see, little new idea, little news. And then after that point, on the 30th of June, you will be thinking, now this is important, you will need to make a certain decision by yourself, not including anyone else, not including anyone else or anything else, but you will, after this point, you will be kind of by yourself, and you will be thinking, you will make the certain, you will make like a certain decision, you will make a certain choice. I would almost call this as a choice. After this choice you make, after this decision or choice you make, then again, you're gonna have to straight away get rid of something. You're gonna need to cut something out of your life. And when I say cut something out of your life, you're gonna realize that there are certain things that have come to an end when it comes to your life, but when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, and when it comes to job, what you do. So the realization that is going to come out of this idea is going to be that you're just going to need to make certain change. You're just going to need to cut something out, meaning that something is going to come to an end. Not a bad end or anything like that, but it's just something that is going to be like a certain adjustment, if I can say that. However, step in the right direction when it comes to your career and when it comes to your finances, because after this point your finances are just going to start looking up. Most certainly they will be, you will be going in the right direction. When it comes to numerology, this is another crazy thing when it comes to you and when it comes to June 2017. When it comes to numerology, you have completely connected number 8. Number 8 is just one of the most amazing numbers when it comes to your own personal success, when it comes to things finally start moving on, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your personal success, when it comes to you being happy, and when it comes to you being completely pleased with yourself, how much you have done, and you also going in the right direction when it comes to you and when it comes to your finances. It is not only that you're going to kind of have these certain readjustments when it comes to your career, but it's also going to be like a really good news about the money. You see, this is what I see right at the beginning of June 2017. There is also going to be a certain there is also going to be like a financial situation is going to start improving. Okay, financial situation is going to start improving, and this is strictly for those of you that have been suffering from like maybe not that good financial situation, that you have been struggling or you had to be really careful. Well, the beginning of June is just going to come to you. There is the realization that you're going to have within the first few days as well, a realization about, you know, how your financial situation is improving, and this is automatically going to put a big smile on your face, and it's also going to be start of the whole new journey. Okay, when it comes to like when it comes to health, for example, when it comes to health, I can see that there is going to be a blockage when it comes to like your lower back. You're going to have to make sure you sit in the right way, and you're going to have to make sure you take some exercises when it comes to lower back. You know, there's so many beautiful yoga exercises you can actually do when it comes to lower back, but however, just going to have to pay attention to it, because throughout June 2017 I can actually see a slight maybe blockage or negativity when it comes to your lower back, and also maybe just like a little bit of anxiety. I know you will be thinking a lot. I know there will be a lot playing on with your mind. Your mind is is going to be very, very busy, honestly, because you will just want to sort out your life when it comes to your finances. And this is how is it going to start right at the beginning of June. You see, I can see literally you wanting to sort out your finances, you finally, you know, like doing things about it. But it's not only you wanting to do that, it is just the opportunity that you will have that you didn't have before. So that's why I'm saying you will feel like a little bit anxious throughout June 2017. And this anxiety is just like it's a normal, you know, it's not too much anxiety, but it's just sometimes a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress is actually quite normal. It's just that sometimes they can mess up with our own energy levels, and if it does mess up with our own energy levels, then we are more prone to picking up the negative energies from others, you see. And this is when I always recommend this beautiful, beautiful black tourmaline that you can buy this on my website. And black tourmaline, of course, completely protects you against all sorts of negative energy, stress, anxiety, and things like that. And another thing that I wanted to also recommend would be like a rose quartz. Look at this beautiful, beautiful rose quartz, and you can buy this on my website as well. And rose quartz I would highly recommend also if you feel like anxious, if you feel like an anxiety, because it helps you to feel it helps you to feel cool, it helps you to feel really good, it helps you with communications and things like that. So that's why I think that the rose quartz is also very important when it comes to these situations. As I said, like at the beginning of June 2017, you see that within the first few days, financial situation is going to start improving. Very important for those of you who are worrying so much. But also, as I said, a very good realization. What I want to say to you is just like, you have to like be really kind of keeping things to yourself, because there are a couple of people that I don't really like, that I don't really trust, that will be around you at the beginning of June 2017. These two people I don't really like. These people could be somebody who works with you, if you are retired, for example, somebody who is like in your life when you go to maybe do certain hobby, when you go to meet with people, if you're at college or university, you know, there are a couple of people to watch for, because a couple of people are just not going to be completely honest around you, not going to be really, really good. Whether they will get hold of some kind of situation, whether they will get hold of some kind of information when it comes to money, when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, when it comes to you having a good idea, this is very difficult to say. This is completely connected to your money, this is completely connected to your finances, completely connected to what you do. So whether you've got your own business or whether you work for yourself or whether you work for the company, it doesn't matter. What I would like to say to you, that just at the end, just in the first week of June, just try to keep certain things to yourself. Certain things when it comes to your own ideas, certain things when it comes to your own finances, certain things when it comes to your own, you know, life, personal life, especially when it comes to like finances and important things to you. So this is what I say normally to people in situations like this. You will be fine. You will be fine as long as you just keep certain things to yourself. This couple of people also, for example, if you are maybe having your own private business, for example, if you're having maybe your own private business, maybe there are going to be a couple of people who, maybe if you have like a few people working for you, maybe two of them are not going to be that good, and you might change your mind and you might want to, I don't know, do something about it, because they will not end up being that good, you know. If you're working like a manager, for example, for somebody else, you know, this could also be the situation that there are a couple of people that you really have to pay attention to, because a couple of people are going to be up to no good. And if you're working for the company, for somebody else, you see, this is all, again, I will just let you know, just to be careful, just keep certain things to yourself, because there are a couple of people that are not going to have a very good state of mind, and I don't really like them, and they will just kind of, they will try maybe steal some kind of information from you, or they will try to take something from you. However, the bottom line here is just to keep things to yourself, just throughout, maybe I would do that throughout June anyway. Okay, and also there is a very powerful person that is going to give you an advice. When we get to the mid-June 2017, there is a male person, an older male person, very powerful person, very significant person, a very interesting person, very strange this man is. Very strange, because he's very unusual, he's very different, he's been working all his life, but he's been working all his life, and that's maybe quite a lot that he only did. He did other things in life, but this man was focusing on his work quite a lot. This is a strange person in appearance to other people. Other people would think that this is somebody really bizarre, but somebody really happy, but bizarre to other people, okay? Somebody who literally allowed themselves to be themselves. And I like this person, because I like when people are weird, when people are different, because everybody's weird and everybody's different. But the problem is just some people don't allow themselves to be weird, don't allow themselves to be different. And this is where our beauty is, when we allow ourselves to be different. And this is what this man reminds me of, and that's why I like him. So normally when people think that somebody's weird, I normally like them personally, you see, but that's just me. That man is going to give you really good advice, okay? This man could be somebody in your family, or this man could be somebody who is not in your family. This man could be also somebody who you just see somewhere and you get some kind of idea from. However, this man is going to give you really good advice that is going to become really fantastic idea. After that point, you're going to kind of also end up with a whole new option that you wouldn't normally think about. It will be very interesting, it will be different, but this idea and this advice is connected to what you do now, so it's all kind of connected. Okay, and also because after that point, you see, you're just going to have the whole new journey that is literally going to be available to you. There is another male family member, younger male family member, that is just going to be going on through something very difficult, a little bit of stress, a little bit of anxiety, something to do with maybe like a learning process, something to do with some kind of like a learning difficulties, something to do with some kind of negativity, especially when it comes to some kind of learning process. And this is your family member, and you were worrying about this family member, and this man also was kind of very anxious and very stroppy and very unhappy with like a current situation in their life, and it's to do with some kind of learning experience. And this is basically you were worrying about this man, and this basically family member is actually going to finally go towards the right direction. Before he goes towards the right direction, he is going to need your advice. You will give an advice to this family member, younger male family member, and it is just something, a certain experience in life, certain people in life, certain experience in life that you're actually connected with, that you're actually part of, that you're actually completely familiar with. This younger male person is not familiar with that side of life, is not familiar with he's not very experienced in life, because it's a younger male person. So it's going to require your own input with your own experience that you had with certain people and certain situations in your life. This is very deep and this is very personal to this boy, and I can see you helping out this boy. And the bottom line here is that you are going to probably be a lifeline for this boy. When I say lifeline, don't get me wrong, but there is just some kind of advice that that person will have from you that is just going to change this boy's life, because after that point, that boy is just going to start realizing certain things, and automatically he's going to feel so much better. Okay? And what else I was going to say, it is just an old problem. At the end of June 2017, there is just the old problem is going to come back. Something is going to come back from the past. It's to do with financial side, nothing to do with what I said so far, but it's the problem that is concerning a certain family member again, and it's to do with the finances, it's to do with the financial situation, but it's not only about somebody else. This is concerning you. It's the money that is connected to you, that is connected to some other person, and that money is going to find its way to you. the bottom line here is, and how can I say this, that at the end of June 2017, there is some kind of money that you are going to get hold of, and that money is just going to absolutely to come through to you with a big heart, and you are just going to be feeling very happy about it because it's something that was due to you, something that was owned to you, something that you waited for quite a long time. So that's why I'm saying that this is so important. It's going to be connected to an older person, but that person is basically going to be the key with you when it comes to you and when it comes to actually getting this money. The end of June 2017, it is also going to be quite significant, because there is the certain journey. There is the certain journey or the certain trip that you will plan at this time as well. You may not go on this particular at this particular time. You may not go in June in June, but I know that at the end of June there is the journey that you will plan. And also what else I was going to say, that I did mention before, for those of you that are in relationship, for those of you that are having husbands, wives, and you've been in relationship, there is a certain success coming. I did mention it before on the 22nd of June. There is but this is going to be also connected to the end of June, that a certain success is coming. Your partner, husband, wife has been waiting for a certain project, for certain success. Money has been connected to this whole situation, and it's something that's been going on really slow, really slow, really slow. Now it's a very good news about your partner, husband, wife, because they are also going to be going on the next stage, next journey, and things are actually going to be moving on a bit faster. What else I was going to say, that there is an unexpected event that your partner is going to have at the end of June 2017. This unexpected event that's going to happen is just going to automatically be connected to financial situation getting much better when it comes to your partner. So of course, when it comes to you as well. But this is to do with your partner. Something unexpected is going to happen in your partner's life. Something unexpected that is going to make your partner's money situation, financial situation much better. And then automatically certain things are going to start moving on much quicker and much sooner. You will be able to also do things after this point and plan certain things after this point. And this is also going to happen, and this is also going to be connected also to the journey. This is not connected to the first journey that I said, sorry. I know you will have quite a few journeys actually before the end of the year, but I'm just saying that this is not connected to the first journey, first trip that I said. This is just going to be something different. Success from your, not success when it comes to money, but it's actually the certain situation is going to make your partner situation much better, financial situation much better, as I said. And you're gonna like it, because after that point there's just so much more that you will be able to do. You will travel more after that point as well. But the bottom line is there's one big traveling journey. It's going to be connected to this. After this happen with your partner, you see, there is a big journey that is going to be connected to as well, that you're going to have to go. And I think that it's going to be quite far away as well, okay? And you will like this journey. This is all absolutely fine, but this is going to be the different type of journey, okay? Like almost as in like a little business journey, or connected to the finances and things like that. And also, what else I was going to say is that basically it's the at the end of June is the little sign that you are going to have, okay? Little sign that you are going to have at the end of June, and that sign is very important for me to say that it's going to be connected to number 8. Okay, number 8. And number 8, as I already said, is a very powerful number, especially when it comes to your own financial situation, and especially when it comes to your own success, career, and things like that. But when it comes to an omen, basically throughout June 2017 actually, but especially enhanced is going to be, especially in the last week of June 2017, but it will be happening, or it could happen throughout June. Whatever you see see with number 8, whatever you see with number 8 that you just pay attention to, and this is how it happens with signs. Signs are everywhere. We just need to know how to read them. But when it comes to you, and when it comes to June, and when it comes to number 8, whatever you see that is connected to number 8, like for example, you see 8 little kittens, or you see like 8 little flowers, you see like 8 orchids, 8 candles, you know, whatever you see that has got number 8, that is just basically you were able to notice. This is when your subconscious mind is trying to let you know about the signs and your spirit guides and your guardian angels. You just have to kind of realize what were you thinking about that time. So you see number 8, you know that's your number. You see 8, number 8 in whichever sequences you see, it doesn't matter. The point is, the bottom line is that whatever you're thinking at the time, this is your key, this is your omen, because there is an omen going to be waiting for you. Really beautiful, big realization as well. And I think that this is going to be quite important indeed. So whatever you were thinking about around the time when you saw number 8, maybe you were thinking about something in the morning, first thing in the morning. Maybe it's that, if that comes true straight away. Or maybe you were just thinking something at around exactly that time when you saw number 8. Or maybe you were thinking just 2 minutes before about something. Or maybe just straight after that something comes to you. That particular thing, that particular idea, that particular thought that comes to you when you saw your number 8, this is what you need to pay attention to, because this is going to be big, and this is going to be your omen, and this is how you need to read this omen, you see, because number 8, as I said, is very powerful, it's very spiritual, and this is also going to be connected to something very personal, but also connected to your business and to your personal success. Very, very powerful indeed. And also, what else I was going to say, that for those of you that are single, you see, this is very interesting. There is somebody going to kind of manifest themselves at around the end of June 2017, and that particular person is going to be somebody who is just like a little bit, maybe a little bit older than what you would normally go for. If this person is not a little bit older than what you would normally go for, they might look like a little bit older. They may be like completely so mature. Sometimes people are such an old spirit. Sometimes people have lived many lives, and sometimes they can be 20, but in their minds they're like almost 50. They just blow everyone away by how powerful they are with their thoughts, how knowledgeable they are. How do they know all these things? How do they know all these things about spirit worlds, about spirit guides and all these things? This happens when people are really old spirits, when people lived many lives. So this person will either be older, as literally older than you, but if this person is not older than you, then this person is going to have an old spirit, an old soul, and is just going to give that kind of energy of somebody very wise, very knowledgeable, and that sometimes this energy can seem a little bit older when it's so wise. So this energy can be similar to somebody who's literally older physically. So for those of you that are single, at the end of June 2017, there is somebody who is literally physically older going to caught your attention, or they're going to be like kind of in appearance older. They're going to seem older, but they're not, you see. So it really depends. However, somebody slightly older is going to appear in your life for those of you that are single, and you will absolutely find this person very interesting, very powerful, very sexy, very good looking, very charming, very interesting, very deep, you know. I get a feeling of somebody who is just somebody who is very different, somebody who is very interesting, and somebody who is very like career orientated, career minded, somebody who's been working all their life. This is a very successful person. This is a very powerful person. This is somebody from a really powerful family, somebody from a really successful family. This is somebody very educated, and somebody who just doesn't talk much, but somebody who is just like I wouldn't say somebody who doesn't talk much, but somebody who kind of is like appearing more serious than what they actually are. Somebody who appears very serious, like like that, but it's just kind of sense of humor that sometimes, you know, they don't smile or something like that, but they've got their own sense of humor. But you will completely get this, you will completely understand this, you will completely get this. So there is someone that is going to manifest in your life, a little bit older than you, very, very interesting, very cool, and you will be kind of you will be kind of wanting knowledge from this person, and you will be fascinated by this person. It is just going to be like a beautiful ball of light, like around this person, beautiful aura, beautiful energy, and you will automatically feel like completely attracted to this person. But what is more interesting is that it's just, you will be even more attracted as more time goes by. You will feel more attracted to this person. Okay, very, very interesting indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Aquarius, I think that this is going to be quite interesting month, very, very busy, so much is going to be happening, the energy levels are going to be back, and that's really, really important. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. Don't forget to like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.